Hey, welcome back to gggaming. So, we got a brand new 7-star Tera Raid boss in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and it is Garchomp. Absolutely amazing, a lot of fun, and actually not terribly complicated once you understand how this raid works. And that's what this video is. We're going to go through all the details so that you know how to ultimately solo this thing, and even do a couple showcase videos for you to easily walk you through. Let's do it. All right, you know the deal. Let's jump into the summary for our Garchomp. What are we looking at here? He is a ground Tera. He is a dragon ground, but the ground Tera is the only thing you have to worry about, which means he has 3 weaknesses, which are water, grass, and ice. We are going to showcase a grass and a water type. Absolutely amazing. Haven't figured out an ice one yet, but we'll play around and figure it out, and definitely do something in the ice arena, I'm sure, as well before this one ends. So there he is. This is the 7-star Tera Raid boss here. So this is exactly what you are up against. He's got Earthquake, Poison Jab, Liquidation, and Fire Fang. Along with that, fairly rounded, stable EVs. His defense and special defense are pretty much the same, so it kind of doesn't matter which way you go in terms of your builds on your Pokemon. The one thing you do have to be conscious of is the rough skin ability, because it will damage any physical attacker that you use against him. And we are going to do a showcase for both a physical and a special attack. Actually, no, I think they're both physical attack, actually. But we're going to show you some other ones here at the end of this that are really good special ones as well. Other than that, let's switch over to the that one, so we can see the Cereab side and kind of go through the rest of what we're looking at here. So we talked about the 4 primary moves, all physical, no special moves here, but he does have 2 coded moves, Breaking Swipe as well as Sword Dance. Along with those, he uses those at specific intervals. So of course, the big thing, turn 0, what happens? And it is Breaking Swipe. He uses Breaking Swipe right there at 99% time, or turn 0 before anything else happens. He's going to knock your attack stack down 1. We're actually going to take advantage of that with one of our builds, which is really cool. So don't miss that. Check out the showcases, seriously. Shield activation is going to go up at about 90% time. That gives you pretty much 2 moves, and then the shield's going to go up. That's pretty much all you got there. And then he's going to reset his stats at 76% time. Very important. And then he's going to use Sword Dance twice. So he's going to reset his stats, use Sword Dance, and then again, 20% time later, at 55% time left, so just over half, he's going to use Sword Dance again. We're going to take care of all of that in our showcases and show you how to handle that. Because if he gets those Sword Dances up, he is lethal and will one-shot you no problem. And then he doesn't reset your stats until 60% HP. So what does that allow? That allows us to buff our Pokemon freely and not worry about resetting until about that 60% HP mark, at which point we're pretty much, taking care of everything else, and we can manage that no problem. And then he does reset his stats one more time just to be obnoxious at 40% HP. But other than that, that is that. What else am I missing? Oh yeah, the Mightiest Mark. So that proves that is the right Garchomp. Let's get over to the YouTube box and talk about the optimal build setup and what we are going to do or showcase. Yeah. All right. So for Garchomp, and of course the YouTube box here, the way this is set up is the bottom 3 rows of Pokemon are all NPCs you could get in your party. We have locked our party with Gardevoir, as well as this one right here, Toxapex. And I'm going to explain why here in a minute. But what are the most important things to have in this? Obviously, honestly, I think Arboliva is probably way better than Gardevoir, but I wasn't going to reset 15 times to try to make that happen. Gardevoir's still a perfectly capable healer in this fight, and she does well. Arboliva puts down grassy terrain, which weakens the Earthquake on this Garchomp, so it's absolutely amazing if you can get that one locked in your party. Even better than the Gardevoir we're going to show you. Other than that, Bellebolt, not really no reason for that one because there's no special in this one. Arcanine, Tauros, and Staraptor are your Intimidators. Any or all of them be absolutely great in your party if you can get those. If we don't have those, we have actually a Toxapex, which uses Chilling Water. You're going to find in this battle, because it's weak to water, everybody's going to be using Chilling Water. It is a super important move to have on your Pokemon, and we will even showcase it in one of ours, as well as a couple of the other ones we're going to show you here in a second. Pretty much everything has Chilling Water, except for one. But this really works well, even with just Toxapex, because Garchomp being ground, he baits the Chilling Water out of Toxapex, and Toxapex will use Chilling Water a lot. So even if you don't have Intimidate, or maybe you end up with one of these plus him, hey, absolutely awesome. So those are kind of your MVP setup. The rest of them here don't really matter. Now, here's what we're going to showcase. We're going to showcase the water type Tauros as well as Ogerpon. Both of these easily solo this guy, even without an Intimidate and just Toxapex. Absolutely amazing builds. So you do want to check out those to see what I am doing, and we'll walk you through exactly how those are done in the showcase videos, which will go up at the same time as this, and they'll be linked down in the related videos, etc. Now, let's talk about some other Pokemon that you can look at. We may or may not showcase these. These would be really, really good in online battles. One, because they are amazing at surviving. They really, really help. They just seem to be a little bit weak on the damage side to kind of get across the finish line. So Gyarados, absolutely amazing. Water flying. He's immune to the Earthquake because he's a flying type until you Terra, at which point then he'll start getting hit with it. But this is kind of the moveset I've been using in online raids tonight in the live stream, which is Chilling Water, Taunt, Surf, and Rain Dance. That Taunt will make a whole lot more sense if you check out the showcase with Ogerpon, because we're going to be using the Taunt move there. Lugia, absolutely amazing. I'm going to try to do a showcase here. We just haven't quite figured out enough to get her across the finish line easily and get her to solo it. It's just kind of really slow. If you want to make a full support Lugia, build it like this: Chilling Water, Reflect, Recover, and a Calm Mind. So if you are running online raids and you want to do a full support Lugia, she can survive. She's an absolute tank. Amazing Pokemon. And it has the potential to also solo if you do combine it with maybe Arboliva and a Intimidate in PC. The biggest issue is time. Just getting enough time to do enough damage. You're going to have to really buff up with Calm Mind, and you got to buff up again after he clears your stats, and he gets really, really close. We were within one move of soloing this thing with Lugia. All right, and then Kyogre is going to be another one you see a ton of. Kyogre is absolutely amazing. It struggles soloing unless you have the perfect party. If you have Arboliva and a Intimidate in PC, I absolutely think it's an easy solo with Kyogre. So we will try to lock those in and then showcase Kyogre if we can. Otherwise, in online raids, where you have a lot of folks using Chilling Water, again, on there. If you notice, Chilling Water is in all three: Gyarados, Lugia, and Kyogre. If you're doing online raids, it's absolutely great Pokemon, does a ton of damage, but you do need some help to keep it alive, because it will take a lot of damage from Earthquake, given that its defensive stat is a little lower at 221. You need a little help. So we'll see what we can do. See if we can lock in the right party to showcase that one, but that won't happen tonight. We are going to showcase Tauros and Ogerpon. So enough's enough. Let's get over to the showcases. Oh yeah, hit the like button, hit the sub button if you've not, and we'll see you over there.